What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about American things that are secretly British. So, here in the United States, we tend to think that we do everything the best and that we invented everything and everyone important is from here. So today, I want to take a look at these 9 things that we really think are American, but are actually British. So let's take a look at these, starting with the first one, the Star Spangled Banner? What? What are we talking about? The U.S. national anthem? That Star Spangled Banner? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean this is secretly British? What do you mean? This is like the most American thing I could possibly think of. So it says the lyrics are American, but the melody is distinctly British? Really? The melody? That's a huge component of a song. The melody is just taken from what? The tune comes from To Anacreon in Heaven? I've never heard of that before, but it's a popular 18th century British drinking song? What? What? Written for the Anacreonic Society, a gentleman's club in London. The American national anthem is based off of an 18th century British drinking song? Is that what we're saying here? Is this true? Hold on. I gotta look this up. What's it called? To Anacreon in Heaven. Okay. I'm gonna I wanna listen to this. To Anacreon. Oh, okay. This is a thing. Okay. Here it is. What is this?
Anacreon in heaven, where he sat in full glee. A few sons of harmony
What?
sent a petition that he had inspired.
Stop. Stop. Stop it right now. You gotta be freaking kidding me. That is crazy. And when I tell you that this is not known here in the United States, I don't know if we're embarrassed to admit it or if there's some kind of cover up going on, but this is not taught here. This is not common information. I had no idea. What? I mean, this just makes me kind of question everything at this point. Let's continue the list. I don't know if anything's gonna top that. That's insane. That it's just the fact that that is such an American thing. That's secretly British. Like that's the perfect example. What? The Star Spangled Banner, based off a British drinking song. Who knew? Okay. I don't even know where to go from here. Apple pie. Apple pie. Apple pie too. That's that's supposed to be. Do you know the saying that's as American as apple pie? That's literally a phrase. That's literally a saying that apple pie is one of the most American things that we can come up with here in the United States. Look, it says, despite the phrase as American as apple pie, exactly, recipes for this dish have existed in England for centuries before America was colonized. I guess it makes sense, the idea that it really took, the United States being formed for somebody to make a pie out of apples. I don't know. I don't know why we claimed that one. I don't know why we try to take credit for these things if it's not true. One of the earliest recorded recipes appears in 1381 English cookbook. You got us by a couple hundred years. It included figs, raisins, pears, saffron, no sugar. Oh, it's not American at all then. There's no sugar. What? This is not American at all. Which was too expensive at the time. Okay. Well, joking aside, that's crazy. Most Americans don't know this either. Jeez. I'm kind of like nervous to keep going because like how much of my idea of American culture is going to be shattered like in one little list today. American Idol? The TV show? The reality singing show? But it's in the name. American Idol. The juggernaut that defined American reality TV in the 2000s was a direct import? No way. We can't even come up with original reality shows? That's supposed to be like our thing. Reality, like Survivor and like Love is Blind or The Bachelor, American Idol. It's right up there. That's not... Who did we rip it off of? Based off the British show Pop Idol. Pop Idol, created by Simon Fuller. Never heard of it. The famously harsh judge Simon Cowell was also imported from the UK version. Is that where he comes from? I never thought about where does Simon Cowell, like, why was he just in the first American Idol season? Like, in America, we just kind of accepted it. We're like, okay, music judge guy, sure, from Britain, yeah, whatever, great. He was a judge on the British show, the original, the Pop Idol. That actually makes so much sense for why he would be like in the first season of the American version. Introducing America to a new style of critique. Yeah, he did. No freaking way. I don't know. Somehow just because of the name American Idol, even though you could do that for any country, it doesn't necessarily mean that they invented it, but I guess just because America does have a lot of reality TV shows and, I thought it was safe to assume, but it's not. You can't assume anything these days. Kit Kat. Kit Kat? Kit Kat? Kit Kat. This one's making me particularly upset because I really like Kit Kats. This doesn't really change anything, but, when you really, really like something, you kind of want to take a little pride in like, yeah, Kit Kat. That's an American candy and I love it. It's like, no, a Halloween staple in the United States. The Kit Kat bar was actually created by Rowntree's of York, England, 1935. It was originally called Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp. Hershey's produced the candy in the United States under a licensing agreement. But everywhere else in the world, it's a Nestle product. Oh, okay. So the United States literally had to get licensing permission to manufacture this from the original British, English Rowntree's. Unbelievable. Even the candy that I associate with growing up here in the United States, I would have sworn up and down a Kit Kat was like an American invention. I don't know. Again, because like we really, really, really like candy here. Like I don't think that's any secret, but so we have made a lot of candy, but not all. It's just goes to show you that it really is a flawed American mindset to just assume cool, good stuff was created here. American Idol wasn't. Kit Kats. I love Kit Kats. The frickin' Star Spangled Banner melody wasn't. I'm still not over that. Grand Theft Auto? The smash hit violent video game? Is the ultimate satire of American culture. Exactly. Grand Theft Auto, isn't that like the game based in the United States? I think sometimes. Set in fictional versions of US cities, yeah, like LA and New York. However, the series is the brainchild of Rockstar North, a studio based in Edinburgh, Scotland. The developers used their outsider perspective to parody the excess of the American dream. Grand Theft Auto is a like satire, a parody, a caricature of like American culture. Like what? Because for that's not how we see it. We just see it as like a really fun, violent video game that, yeah, it's exaggerated, of course, but wow. I haven't played all the Grand Theft Autos or anything by any means, but like most Americans are very, very aware of this game and would definitely think this is an American game. So really, the video game developers are in Scotland. Yeah, Rockstar North, the studio. Wow. What's funny to me is this is meant to impersonate an American, like the American dream or American indulgence and violence, and it does it so well that it actually fooled all of us. That's I don't know what that says. Dancing with the Stars. This is like somewhat of a more modern reality competition show. Very popular in the United States. I would have thought it was American, but where was it? Where did it start? This one isn't like mind blowing to me. This is not like American Idol, where I was like throwing a fit. This celebrity dance competition owes its format to the BBC. It's the American version of a popular British series, Strictly Come Dancing. No way. I didn't realize America had so many like rip-offs of British stuff, you know? I think the most famous is The Office. That's probably on this list. The Office. That's like a famous British rip-off, offshoot that we tried to do, and I didn't know about the Dancing with the Stars. That's so popular here right now, especially with what's his name, like Robert Irwin and whatnot. If you know, you know. The format has been exported to over 60 countries, proving the universal appeal of ballroom dancing. No kidding. I've seen it a little bit. This doesn't hit so hard for me personally, but I know a lot of America loves this stuff. House of Cards. Oh, that's funny because this is like a scripted show on Netflix that was real wildly popular when it came out. About American politics. So it says, before Frank Underwood schemed his way through Washington, D.C., Francis Urquhart was doing the same in London. No way, because this is so popular. Especially like when it was made. The hit Netflix series was adapted from a 1990 BBC miniseries of the same name. It's funny. This just makes me think how many TV shows we have that are just remakes of British shows. Like, this is just scratching the surface, it seems like. The original was set in the aftermath of Margaret Thatcher's tenure as Prime Minister. Wow. Oh, The Office. Okay, it is here. This makes sense. This is like kind of known, like this fun fact here in the United States, that our office is, funny enough, extremely popular, and I think in many ways different from the British version, but it's definitely like, it is a smash hit here in America, and I think it took a while for fans to even know that it was based off a British show. Michael Scott is the American icon. He exists because of David Brent. The mockumentary format was pioneered by Ricky Gervais. Stephen Merchant in the UK original. Yeah, they're funny enough. This is an example of like a scripted show that is a remake that did incredibly well. But I know diehard fans prefer the British version. Three's Company. Three's Company. What? This is an old show, but it's like classic America TV show. Three's Company. I remember when I was a kid, this was on all the time. American staple. What do you mean this is secretly British? The wacky misunderstandings of Jack, Janet, and Chrissy were imported from London. Three's Company is based on the British sitcom Man About the House. That's amazing. I don't know. There's obviously so many shows that, like, when I tell you Three's Company is synonymous with classic American comedy television, like, I think Americans, like, would be, especially older Americans who watched this growing up, would be flabbergasted. How's that for a word? Flabbergasted. To learn that this was based off a British show. This is not an original American show. Jeez. And with that is it. Okay, that's the 9. Holy cow. That's crazy. Not because, like, anything against Britain or anything, you know. I if anything, I just have a newfound appreciation for what British culture has given to American culture, or maybe what we have stolen. I don't know, depending on how you view some of this. But obviously, we have so much British influence with a lot of stuff that I genuinely thought was totally American made and invented, and Britain certainly deserves its credit. So I'm glad to like have been educated on this. That's crazy. Americans have no idea. No idea. Wow. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these American things that are secretly British. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to British things that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.